Recognize Ms. Pou.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and our ranking member, Carson. First, before I begin, first of all, thank you, Mr. Bedford, for being here. Let me just express my condolences also to the families that lost their loved ones during that horrific, horrible accident and crash that occurred in Washington. As you know, Mr. Bedford, I represent New Jersey, home to one of the most complex, congested, and consequential aviation corridors in our country. When aviation fails in New Jersey, it doesn't just inconvenience our residents, it actually impacts our entire national airspace. For Teterboro and Newark airports, we are seeing chronic understaffing, forced overtime, fatigue, and burnout of air traffic controllers. These shortages across one of the most congested airspaces in the world is a catastrophe waiting to happen. This includes partial shutdowns and regular ground delays lasting hours. We've even had airlines simply cancel flights because the system simply can't absorb another stressor. So it's no surprise that millions of Americans are beyond frustrated with the state of flying in America. Just this past Sunday, I was actually stuck on the tarmac for 4 hours to only have to be turned around again, and I'll leave it there, but the delays were just unbelievable. So, meanwhile, our Department of Transportation is focused on promoting airport gyms, posting clips of exercise contests. You can't just run away from critical shortage, staffing shortage. You can't spin obsolete radar systems, and you can't bench press away delays and cancellations. And a pull-up contest between cabinet secretaries in an airport terminal doesn't help reduce congestion or increase safety. There's nothing more important than safety. Before the tragedy here in Washington in January, the U.S. had not seen a major commercial aviation disaster since Flight 3407 in 2009. As you know, 3407 departed from Newark and took the lives of 49 people when it crashed outside Buffalo. Some of my constituents lost family members that fateful evening. I believe that extraordinary record, over 15 years without a major domestic crash, can be credited to Congress and the FAA implementing the 15-hour pilot experience requirement, ensuring commercial pilots have the proficiency necessary to do the job safely. So, Mr. Bedford, during your confirmation, you did not commit to supporting the current 1,500-hour rule. Since starting, I want to know if you have seen the benefit of this watershed rule. Can airline passengers rest easier knowing that FAA will continue to uphold this vital standard, or is the agency taking any action to weaken this standard?
Thank you for your question, ma'am. Delays and cancellations, yep, there are a lot of them, more than we want to see. The FAA does not own all of those delays and cancellations, but we can do better. We can do our part to not only improve the quality of the service and the reliability of service, but certainly the safety standard of the service. So again, I want to offer a sincere thank you to you and to your colleagues in the House for passing the $12.5 billion investment. It's unfortunate, it's beyond unfortunate, it's tragic that the focus that we have today, the attention and our sort of unified, galvanized effort to modernize was paid for with the lives of 67 Americans. It's unfortunate, but that sacrifice can't go to waste. We have to deliver for them and for the rest of the American people on modernizing. So sniping on, pull-ups and civility and whatnot, not constructive, but I can talk to you for sure about what we're doing to invest the $12.5 billion to build the system of the future. But let me be clear, the $12.5 billion won't get it done. We'll have a more reliable system, but still an antiquated system. More needs to be done. I'm willing to partner with you to get that done.
Thank you, Mr. Bedford. Let me just say that I strongly believe that the FAA must continue to support the 15-hour rule as a critical safeguard for airline safety until such time we have a better system, and there has not been any other system proven to be safer. So it's vitally important. Thank you for that, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. 1,500 hours and raise the age. Ms. King.